Welcome back. It's still the Morning Star Breakfast Show here on Star Cross Television. Many thanks for staying tuned, and right about time we are up to our next segment for this episode. Join me as I bring to your screen His Grace Archbishop General Solomon. Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? Good to have you on set this morning. Good morning to you, General. Can you hear me? His Grace, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, please, over to you. What do you have for us this morning? You're looking good and prepared for the day.
Thank you very much for commending us to. I Questions on that. And we still have more to offer because management is everything. Good management and good organization, good administration runs the organization, runs the nation, runs the church, and makes things to go well, runs the choir. Like you said, money is indispensable in choirs and is needed to keep choral activities going. So it is impossible to discuss choral administration without talking about financial management. Money is indispensable in choir. They needed management. I can hear my voice echoing back to me. Should I continue?
Please go, and I can hear you now.
Okay. There's one Vince Molnaro in 2016. He said that truly accountable leadership is the only way to build an organization that can
Please
not
go
only
on, sir.
survive. Hello? There's one Vince Molnaro. He said that truly accountable is the only way to build an organization that can not only survive. Hello?
Please go on. I can hear you clearly.
Okay. I said that truly accountable leadership is the only way to build an organization such as the choir that can not only survive in our increasingly complicated world, but also succeed and grow. And Mr. Akpan Okwamete said, accountability is the mother of good management. Every leader needs it. The same way in our choirs, we need good management. No matter how much you sing, if the choir is not well managed, it will soon collapse. So choirs should propose, initiate fundraising, and make sure they maintain their solvency instead of always running around to tell choristers to donate, bill, dues, in case of anything. So a lot of times choirs find themselves in quagmire about funds for the basic needs of the choir. So there's need for us to budget, raise funds, and get funds for the choir. So this brings me to how to gather funds, possible sources of funds for the choir. You can do show love, donations, free will offerings. You can have pledge drive, sponsorship, fundraising, organize a separate fund for capital projects. When you win a trophy, you organize the launching of that trophy and put the money in the purse. Meet the big men and the patrons in the choir, go to sing for them, and then let them appreciate you. It goes to the choir. Investing in some ventures, selling of white materials, buying bike and giving to people to use, opening a vegetarian kitchen. You can start a YouTube channel. You can do transportation business, Bolt and the rest. You can set up artist management committee. You can acquire a record label. Upcoming artists will collaborate. You can create an app for the sale of your songs. When we record our songs, we sell it at Ambo Gate, and that's all. We should be able to put our songs into the internet for people to buy. You can establish a skill acquisition center. You purchase a public address system that all fellowships can come and borrow from you. Establish a business center. Do proper launching of trophies. During a proposed journey, individual choristers must pay. Not that you go back to the post and go and take, like you are traveling to Calabar. You cannot sponsor all the choristers. We have like 80 or 100 choristers. So choristers should be able to pay and get their blessings. You know, for CNCF International, they should put levies, dues, and registration. That one should continue. They can open a barbing salon. They can invest in dividend-paying stocks, open a car wash, buy a land, and so on, and resell. So these are the things that we need. If you don't plan, you fail. So you must budget for funds. This is for this is for that, and let it be professional. I just heard Professor Luko speaking about accountability. So this brings me immediately to management of funds. People believe that we are in the kingdom of God. Papa say, Papa say, Papa say. We hide under Papa say and mismanage funds. Choristers will sacrifice, contribute funds, everything, and the management, the leaders will mismanage it, because when you talk, they said, leave it, it's the father. It's the father. The father says it's father's property. It's not father's property. If people contribute money and the chairman and the exco eat the money, they should be prosecuted as thieves and robbers. There's no forgiveness here. It's public funds. If it is my money you took, yes, we can say forgive. But say public fund, choir fund, and we know that the chairman and the executive stole the money and used it for other things, to buy things for themselves, they should be sued and prosecuted. They are thieves. This is my stand, and I have no apology over it. So the treasurer should not succumb to any pressure from the choir chairman to just release funds. There must be written approval. If it is urgent, he can say that, please bring this. Later, he must sign it. The financial secretary should also be made to know that this money left, because people can connive. Choirs must go professional. A member of the choir who is the financial professional should be made the accountant and the financial secretary and the treasurer, so that professionalism comes in, not to bring somebody who does not know anything about money or bookkeeping and say she hold account for you. Then tomorrow you say, Papa say, na Papa money is a lie. Now, what erodes the confidence of choristers is that they perceive and they allege that there's some mismanagement of funds by those entrusted with it. So when they feel that this money has been taken without explanation, you see that when next you go back to them, they will not even listen to you. This could range from embezzlement, outright stealing, theft, misapplication, misappropriation, and so on. Let's distinguish between misapplication and misappropriation. If you divert the money of a choir meant for the sewing of rope, and you decide to go and buy piano with it, still for the same choir, you are guilty of misapplication and you can be sued. Because the choir said they want to buy rope. For good intention, you say they should go and buy piano. You should be able to go back and meet again with the general house. See, let us not buy rope again. Let's buy piano or tuning instrument. That is when you are free. But if out of your own good intention, there's a difference between morality and legality. Morally, yes, it is right. We need a piano to be tuning songs. But legally, you are wrong for not going back to the general house. You could be charged for misapplication of funds. The second one is misappropriation, whereby you divert funds meant for the choir, of any purpose of the choir, to go and do something that is not for the benefit of the choir at all. This one involves outright stealing. The choir had 20,000 in the purse. The next meeting, they only see 10,000, 15,000. How? You didn't buy anything for the choir. You didn't discuss them. You are a thief and you must be prosecuted. So management of funds is very important. And I say a word of caution here. If a choir executive is found culpable for financial mismanagement of any category, he should be prosecuted and made to refund the money. Brotherhood will still continue. Father will be happy, because God is not a God of confusion. It is public funds. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, amen. Effective management of the choir requires absolute discipline. So a choral leader must have self-discipline and then also instill the same on his choristers. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Amen. Thank you so much, His Grace. Yes, let's have a summary of like a conclusion from you, please.
Okay. For you to manage the choir well, if you start defining management and administration, you must be able to carry the factors of production along. You carry the human beings who are the choristers. Take them, manage their differences. You manage yourselves, the choral head and the administrative head. For some choirs, the only thing that matters to them is the choir master. The choir master is the head of the choir. But in some organizations, they have this hybrid arrangement whereby the choir master is there for songs while the chairman is there for administration and welfare purposes. Both of them must agree. There must not be any fight of supremacy, because anybody who comes to us who is superior between the chairman and choir master, such a person is evil, because it is the father that owns all of us, and it is the father that said chairman should be there. But that does not make the chairman head over the choir master. But spiritually, the choir master is the head of the choir. He's the one who receives songs from above, panabits the songs, and give to mere mortals to sing. So while you're managing the human beings, managing yourself, you also manage the funds, the finances that come with it. There's hardly anything choir can do without money. Right now, some choirs from the north and west pay almost 1 point something million naira just to come and sing at the world headquarters. How do you get such money? We must be able to liaise with people. When people are doing things, join them. Not that you stay away as if you're autonomous. Then when it's time for you to travel, choir will go hand begging. The other members of the choir of the church, let me say so, will say choir never takes part in anything. They only sing and disappear. So why would they want us to vote? So manage funds, don't steal funds, don't do misapplication, don't do misappropriation of funds. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
And amen. Amen. Thank you so much, His Grace Archbishop General Solomon. Although some of your words got me laughing when you said they should be persecuted in God's kingdom, God only takes vengeance and not man. Thank you so much, sir. All right, thank you so much. Yes, it was a very beautiful moment out here with His Grace Archbishop General Solomon, who gave us tips on fund management. And right about time, yeah, of course we know that this is day 3 into the special film training production carried out by Starcross Television in collaboration with Blue Rivers Island, Nigeria. Yes, so today being the day 3 of the program, we have representatives from the Blue Rivers Island. We have to speak with them, to interact with them, to also understand how well and how far this training has been going on. So joining us on set this morning, I have here Mr. Kelvin Ezekiel. He is the facilitator who will be taking the student or the participant on cinematography. Am I correct? Yes. Good morning to you, sir. Your face is a known face. Is it the face in front of the TV we see, or behind the camera that produces the people on the screen?
Basically, thank you. I'm always behind the camera.
Okay.
Right.
Good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
All right, seated very close to him, we have Mrs. Ekene Gloria. He is a facilitator who will be taking the participants on Customia. Am I correct?
Oh, yeah.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
You're looking beautiful.
Thank you.
I hope you don't mind.
Thank you.
Welcome. All right, seated very close to her, we have Mr. Promise Umani. He is the facilitator that will be taking the participant on script supervisor. Good morning to you, sir. Good to have you here. How do you feel?
Good morning.
Is Calabar treating you well?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Very well.
Have you eaten a dikaiko?
I have not eaten afam and tama.
Oh, I can see. All right, I can see the enjoyment so far. Okay, let's start with you then. So let's get to know more about you, because I know you as a facilitator coming here to train. So let's get to know more about you.
Okay. Like you introduced me, my name is Promise Umani. I'm a script supervisor, and I'm here to teach script supervising. Basically, I define script supervising as a bridge between the director, the camera crew, the editorial, and the production crew in its entirety. So the work of a continuity is to...
So before we go there, sorry, I have to draw back your attention. Let's know more about you.
Okay.
Your experience so far in the media world.
Okay. I came into the industry, that was 2003. I was still in secondary school. Then I actually came in to act, came in as an actor. But along the line, things didn't go down well.
Oh.
So, education and stuffs like that. So coming back to the industry years later after education took me to the crew department. I had to start afresh. I started working as the PA, that's production assistant in the industry. I progressed from being a PA to light and sound. Then we call it light and sound. It was the cameraman that would take care of the camera, still work as a sound person and work as a light person on sets then. So after that, I said to myself, what exactly do you want to do in the industry? That was when I delved into continuity. I had options. I had the option of choosing between lighting, camera assistance, and sound. Then now, continuity. But after giving it a thought, I said, let me go for continuity, which is the common name for script supervising. So I learned script supervising under the tutelage of, he's now a director in the industry by name Fidelis Oku. He taught me continuity. After, I think that was like, depending on how you can learn. I learned mine quickly.
And it has been working very well for you over time.
Very well.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Now let's move to Mrs. Ekene. Let's get to know more about you and your experience so far.
Thank you. My name still remains Mrs. Ekene Gloria Mpon, known as Fine Wardrobe in the industry.
Okay.
I entered the film industry in 1998, if I'm not mistaken. I went there to arts. But when I got there, the story was the other way around. Because of the kind of person I am, I don't like dull moments in my life. And I've seen in the industry, if you don't have a godfather, you're not going anywhere. So I told myself, I have a friend there in Chizoba by name. She's into costuming. I now called her. After we went for extras, OJ's film, I've forgotten. We came back midnight that night, nowhere to sleep. Yeah, we were treated like nobody. I said, no, I can't continue like this. And then they pay extras 500 naira. We slept, me and my friends slept in the location bus. The next day I told myself, no, I can't continue like this. And I met my girlfriend, that is assistant costumier, Chizoba. I told her, girl, please, can you talk to your mother so that she can take me? I want to learn costume. Which she did, and may her soul rest in peace, Lizzie Obodo by name. Nice woman. She said no problem, that she even need more assistance. And that was how I got into department of costuming. And it didn't took me time because that is what I want. I hungry for it.
Okay.
I really want to do something like that.
But there were times your hard work were, being challenged, that you see the need to keep improving yourself over and over again. Okay.
So that was it. I didn't work. When I started working with her, she was so fond of me. She loved the way I work. Before I know it, I became star in a costume assistant. Okay. Before I know it, I started my own.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And I am proud to be a costumier.
I can see that. Okay, you said Mrs. Fine Wardrobe.
Yeah, Fine Wardrobe, that's the name.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, let's get to know about you, Mr. Kelvin.
Okay, like you said, my name is Kelvin Ngofa Ezekiel. I'm from River State, graduate from Uniport. So, cinematography, like for me, it was like an inborn, because my dad had a younger brother, late younger brother, happens to be a film practitioner. Okay. And then way back, the likes of Asu Ekie, he was the one that directed their videos. He's late now, may he so rest in peace. Adonyomo people. photography was like a thing of family. My dad happens to be a photographer while he was working as well. My dad is actually ex-custom officer, at the same time a professional photographer. So I saw the love and the passion behind it. And then while I was in school, I was like I said, I just look at my, I said I can do other stuff to hard up with, you know, what I'm studying. Then from there, I started going from one location to another. So from there, I started having the knowledge of how to on a camera and off a camera. So between that process, my uncle started telling me things about camera and the benefits and all the stuff. So I created and developed so much interest on it. And then the first day, I got a camera, I put it on, and then I able to take a picture. And I was like, whoa. So I presented it to him. He said, like, yeah, that's a good one. That means you're learning. So from there, I decided like, okay, I'm going to be joining you to locations. So from there, I started going to locations, having an idea how to put a camera on, how to charge a camera battery. And then a lot of people were like, within the process, like, why don't you go act? And I said, no. I said, I have passion and love for this. So I think I have to like, you know, develop my interest more in it. So during that process, it was a bit hectic. And then experience was amazing. Then from there, when Good Luck came into as the president of Nigeria, created room for cinematographers and film practitioners. So I indulged on one of them, which is on cinematography. We studied in India, came back, had an experience more, started doing movies. Way back before then too, I was like filming, but it wasn't easy. The process was difficult, actually an experience. Believing pretty well that as every individual, for you to excel, you must go through a lot of experience.
Sure.
And then today, it brought me to be a man that is good with what he's doing.
And you've
And
been
then
handling so many works.
a lot of jobs and all that, both music videos and all that. So today, I'm here to see how I can able to impact the life of others. with my
Wow,
profession.
thank you so much. It's good we know that we have seasoned oil. We are partnering with seasoned facilitators who will be taking the participants on 14 different courses. Now, let's start with the cinematography aspect.
Yeah.
So, what is it about this particular area, and what are the packages you have come to impute? You know, we have like about maybe 4 days to go, or if more, or 6,
Yeah.
or if not less.
Yeah.
So, what do you have to say about that?
I think a lot of people know a camera, but they don't know when a camera was invented, and they don't know the person, the first cinematographer, the first picture that was shot with a film camera, and types of cameras. Now, before you need to like work with the camera, you should be able to know the type of camera that you're to work with a particular project, and the purpose of that camera. It's not about maybe you have an event, then you go and pick any camera and all that, then you expected something different. There are different types of camera for different type of purpose. And then, as a cinematographer, you are in charge of cinematography. There are difference between a cinematographer, a director of photography, and a camera operator.
Oh, help us
Yeah.
understand on this set.
Okay, a camera operator is somebody that literally, I could say that like a camera assistant. So his work is to on a camera and set the camera, right? And then after that is being done, the cinematographer tells the camera operator, this and this is my frame, this and this is my shutter speed, this and this is my... The cinematographer tells the camera operator on what to do.
Okay.
If, for instance, we're making a movie, a cinematographer tells the camera operator on that camera, put so lens on it, give me so frame, give me so settings. So, and once that is being done, you will now tell the camera operator you can on the camera. And then the cinematographer is one that participates from the pre-production of a project. He knows everything about the script, the story, and everything about the movie, and have a cordial relationship with the director. But basically, most times we just feel like we can just plan a story and a script, and then you call a cinematographer that's not even have an idea of the story to come and be on set and start filming. Professionally is wrong. A cinematographer is somebody that's always know about that story from the beginning, which is from the pre-production to the production and to even the post-production.
Okay.
That's a cinematographer. But a camera operator is somebody that, hey, bring camera, mount camera, and all the stuff. you can also call a camera operator as a focus puller person.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, you can call it camera. Then a director of photography, which is the DOP or a DP, must not always be the one between the from the pre-production. A DP can just be somebody. Okay, I have this person in mind I want to work with, or a director have a DP that works. You can just come and be on this project. But a cinematographer takes from the pre-production. Okay. So these are the differences. So imagine somebody that is taking care of from pre-production have already known what to do. Working with the director regards to the storyboard telling and all the stuff. That's the work of a cinematographer.
Okay, so
these are the things that they need to know, and how to use the frame, and how to use shots and lighting as well. You know, light should be able to tell the story. Light is the mood that interprets a scene, right? You don't just put light because there is light, but let the light interpret that scene. So these are the things that they need to learn. So in case when you want to go out and you want to film for movie, you want to film for TV shows, you want to film for an event, there are different lights you should be used, and how lenses and frame that you should be used as well.
Okay.
So these are things I need to mention.
Now that sounds juicy enough, and you think the students are ready for this package you're bringing.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll still go back to you. Now let's come back to Mrs. Ekene Customia. So let's look at the package you have. We come with to ensure that this student you are impacting not just the idea of dressing or makeup and all of that.
Okay.
Let's get to know the general idea of what this costumer will be representing during your class.
Okay, thank you. Not only costuming. Costuming implies so many things. Your color, how you match your color, not about wearing clothes. Each dressing signifies what the occasion of that particular moment. Another thing is when you're costuming, you look at the painting of the interior of the house, and you know what you give out for a particular artist and the role the person plays. So that's what I came to teach them, and how to turn. You can use needle and make a dress the person will wear in location immediately.
Wow.
And you teach them epic, old epic and modern epic, how you use your needle and make out something, and film goes.
And it sounds like it's going to be more of a practical class,
Yes.
rather than theory.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. Now to the script supervisor, let's get to see your package.
Okay.
Now,
My own department is more of practicals than theory, though I'm still going to put them through on few things there is to know about script supervising before we delve into the practical aspect of it. As a script supervisor, first of all, a script supervisor is in the center of the production. You work with the director, you work with the cinematographer, you work with the still photos, you work with even the costumiers, the props, the makeups, to the PA person. You work with everybody on set. You are in the center of that production. And as a script supervisor, in the case where there is no production manager, or let me say if we are shooting for big screen, there is no AD to call the scenes. The script supervisor takes over the work of the PM or the AD. So,
the AD, you mean acting director or
assistant director.
okay.
Now, as a script supervisor, in fact, the most important thing for a script supervisor to do is to be focused. You have to be very, very focused, because any mistake you make might spoil that project. One single mistake, it could be a costume continuity mistake, it could be a makeup continuity mistake, it could be, line mistake can be corrected in some cases. In some cases. Now, it could be the story flow or action continuities. Any mistake you make can spoil that project. So as a continuity, that person has to be focused. Yes, we know the way Nigeria is. Everybody has problem. But as a continuity, if you have workloads of problem, you shove it aside and concentrate on your job. When you are done with it, you go back to the problem, and probably if you can solve it, you solve it. If you cannot solve it, if it's the one that God will solve, you leave it for him.
Okay.
So the work of continuity, I wouldn't say it's tedious. It's a very sweet job, but then it needs focus.
All right, thank you so much. So now, in terms of, okay, at the end of my class, I'm expecting that at least 1, 2, or 3 should be able to come out with this or something.
Depending on the number that I will have in my class.
Okay.
But if I happen to have up to 10 or 20, my wish for all of them is for them to learn, because what I was paid to come here for is to come and teach, bring out that which is in me, and give it to somebody.
Are you ready to do that?
Yes.
Okay. All right,
Yes.
thank you so much. Okay, Mrs. Ekene, do you have any advice? Because we're wrapping up with this segment.
Doing. Costume is a sweet work. It has taken me to
Okay, basically, I know literally every human being wants to be in front of the camera, but trust me, there is always this fulfillment when you are the person behind the camera. Literally, the whole world sees, like you see the whole world with that
Through your
single lens.
handwork.
Do you understand? So there's a lot of joy, you know. For me, I just believe that as human being, it's good for you to have a skill and a creative skill, because you can survive with it at everywhere you go. Right? Everywhere you go. Yeah. Acting for me in front of the screen, it's like a normal life, because every day we all act or different ways. But having a skill where you are in charge of your skill, and then you are actually transforming it to another level, that makes you a better person. So the joy and the fulfillment for me, for every student, I feel you should be able to be bold enough to accept a skill first of all, and make it something worth preserving, so that they can able to live a life with it. So for me, just focus, be committed, and then have passion and love as well.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Mr. Calvin Ezekiel, Mrs. Ekene Gloria, and of course, Mr. Promise Umani. Thank you. It was really, really a wonderful moment with you, and we look forward to learning from you all, because I personally, I will attend all the classes.
That would be
thank you
nice.
so much.
Thank
yes,
you.
This is how far we can go. The Morning Star Breakfast Show. Yeah, through all those who stood by us. Through all those who stood by us, who was watching, commenting via our Facebook page and our YouTube page. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And to all the Starcross crew members who made this episode worth the while, thank you so much. And also not to forget, today is 12th of November 2025. Make sure you get your shoe ready for Stella Talbot, our own Stella Talbot and brother Obinna Ekebe. Stay tuned. We will be right back shortly.
BCS Music.
When you're far away from home and your candlelight is low, stars will see you through, for you are not alone. You've lost the way to go, it's not the end of the road. Lights will guide you home, I'll always stand by you. And I will be your friend when the road is rough and cold. You'll never walk alone in this evil world of sin. And I will lead the way and ignite your candle flames. Stars will guide you home, I'll always stand by you. So don't forget the road that leads you home. handle you home. Stars will guide you home. They will guide you home. I'll always stand by you. Don't forget, the Lord is your stronghold. He's your anchor when your candle is low. Stars will guide you home. I'll always stand by you. In this journey of life, my words should guide your heart. Come rain or sunshine, I'll always stand by you. In the registry of life, we must go through pain for gain. Stars will guide you home. I'll always stand by you. And I will be your friend when the road is rough and cold. You'll never walk alone in this evil world of sin. I will lead the way and ignite a candle flames. Stars will guide you home. I'll always stand by you. So don't forget, so don't forget, road that leads you home. And don't forget, that is a candle you home. The stars will guide you home. I'll always stand by you. So don't forget, the Lord is your stronghold. He's your anchor when your candle is low. Stars will guide you home. I'll always stand by you.
When darkness falls and fears arise, oh, do not forget the Lord is your greatest might. He said, I will walk beside you through the tears and the battle. Also the stars will guide you home to a place of refuge. As you toil, legion surrounds you. As you sleep, my words protect you. As you wake, my light leads the way. You are not alone. Shine my name in the dark. You see my wonders and might in your life. I will always be beside you, hand in hand. I'll never leave your pride. Stars will guide you home. Stars will guide you home. Stars will guide you home. So do not forget.
Don't forget.
Do not forget. You are not alone.
Don't forget.
You are not alone. Stars will guide you.
I'll always stand by you. Don't forget, the Lord is your stronghold.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying with us. It's still the Morning Star Breakfast Show here on Starcross Television. Should I call it a special edition of this Morning Star Breakfast Show episode? Yes, joining me now, I have Sister Ruth Odu. Welcome back, Sister Ruth.
Thank you very
How
much.
was it staying far from your missing rib?
Oh, yeah, I wasn't too far because I was just behind the camera.
I thought you debunked the fact that I'm not your missing rib.
Anyways,
All right,
let's
welcome
forge
back.
ahead.
Yeah, so we are still on the interactive section with representatives from the Blue River
Rivers.
Island Production Nigeria. So I'll let Sister Ruth Obutu do us the honor of introducing them.
All right, thank you so very much. So it's no more news that Starcross Television is still in collaboration with Blue Rivers Island Nigeria Limited. And today, being Wednesday, there will be a lecture. Of course, this started since 10th of November and is going to span through 18th of November. And so since 10th of November, we've been having, 10th was the
Official
orientation of official opening, and thereafter we had several lectures. So before I introduce you, anyways, let me introduce them first. So sitting right beside me is Honorable Austin Armstrong Ibechu. He's going to be taking film and production management. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm great. Good
How
morning.
does it feel like to be here?
Oh, that is wonderful. Very great.
All right. Is this your first time of being to Calabar?
Of course, yes. This is my first time I've been to Calabar.
How do you see the place?
Oh,
Are the people welcoming?
yes. I think right from yesterday, even when I was on the road coming, immediately I entered Cross River. I see a different environment. Honestly, I was like, is this part of Nigeria?
Clean and
What I
green.
saw was so great. The serene environment, flowers everywhere, cool environment. The roads are good. I was like, this place is very beautiful.
Yeah.
I like to witness it and then have a feel of it more.
Exactly. I think you have to come back in December.
Well, by
Yeah,
God's
you're really
grace.
going to have so much fun.
Oh,
You're
very well.
welcome to Cross River.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, so also joining us we have Mr. Onyekachi Joseph Ibiazim. I am so sorry if I didn't pronounce it. Ibezim. Okay, he's going to be taking us on the topic art director. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How
Don't
are
worry,
you doing?
she'll buy you a drink for that.
I'm so sorry, sir. And for you, is this your first time here in Cross River? Calabar, to be precise?
No.
Okay, you've been.
I've been coming,
Okay.
shooting, go back.
Okay.
Is that my first time?
All right. How are you doing?
Very, very fine. Okay.
Okay. Once again, you're welcome back to Calabar, since it's like a second home already to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we move into the questioning, I'd like to let us know that today we'll be having two sessions. The first session will be starting from 11:30 a.m. Through 2:30 p.m. and the courses would be number one, costumier, script writing, special effects, makeup, and of course cinematography. So if you know that you filled one of these in your form, I think today is your day. You should make sure to be very, very punctual, because if you blink, you're gonna lose. I am telling you, these people are they are so ready for us. So any moment you even turn to your phone to reply a message, I'm sure you're going to miss something. So session 2 will be starting from 4:30 p.m. through 7:30 p.m. and the courses are props and set, continuity, and of course lighting. So if you know that you filled this in your form, I think 4:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. is your time. You should endeavor to be punctual. I feel like you should already be in the building, so you don't get to look for a place to sit, because I must tell you, people are even looking for a place to sit. So without much ado, let us dive right into the questioning part. I would like Sister Peace to kickstart.
Thank you so much. All right. So let me start with you, sir. Let's get to know more about you before we go into the main gist over what you are here for.
Okay, thank you very much. Like you've hardly heard before, my name is Honorable Austin Armstrong Ubechu. even though there are a little mistake in the pronunciation of my surname.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Yeah, Ubechu, right? Yeah. Okay. I am a production manager in the film making world in Hollywood, and I have been in the industry since 1994.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Were you
And
born?
Obviously.
yeah.
Since I look up in your eye.
Yes. And I actually started with acting. Yeah, I started with acting, little roles, minor roles, major roles, before I delve into management proper and producing as well. Yeah, because as time goes on in anything you do, you try to find a rhythm
Yeah,
and to
of
know
course.
exactly where your specialty is. And then when we discover that, begin to manage the film aspect of it. And maybe I would say, by the grace of God, we've done quite a number of jobs,
Okay.
both within here Nigeria and outside Nigeria.
Okay.
Do you mind to mention these jobs?
Oh,
No, it will be inexhaustible right here on set,
Right.
please,
Yeah.
because we are working with time. Now, let's look at the common challenges. We know the media world is, really, permit me to use the word, very challenging, you know. So how has it been for you? Have there been a point where you said, I want to back off? You know, we have young ones who are aiming to come in. So how has it been for you? You said from 1994 to this year. So how has it been for you?
yes, thank you very much for that question. You know, in life, generally, life is not a place of roses. Anything you do, there must be in and out of it. There must be ups and downs of it. What it requires is for you, the individual, to, fashion it and know how you want to handle it, especially when the challenging times come on board. What you need at that time is you need patience, you need tolerance, knowing where you're headed for. Because if you know where you're headed for, all those things you can look at them as side distractions. Yes, because even though if it's not in the film world, there are people also who are in other aspects of struggle of life. They face challenges too. But then it depends on you individual to know that this is a challenge which is maybe temporal at the moment, at the time. And then you now try to dot your I's and then cross your T's and then find a way forward. Ordinarily, there was a time when it looked as if you will not go forward. And then there's a time you look at it as if it's going to work. But in all, you have to sum them together and know that it is not always, straight. Anything good in life does not come so straight like that. Sometimes it goes left, sometimes it goes right. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it comes down. Then you now move it from there.
Just have to keep pushing.
Moving,
Thank
yeah.
you, sir. So please, sir, let's get to hear from you. Your experience so far.
The experience so far has been good, more than good, because I cannot remember when I joined the industry. I started as a kid actor.
At what age?
I don't know.
Okay.
As a kid actor, I started
So it could
from,
be maybe 8, 9.
yes.
Oh, okay.
My auntie, late Tina Wanchuku, she was a producer. She produced for NEC movies then. So they were carrying me from school to location to act. Then I don't like acting. I hate anything about movie. But they were forcing me, you must do it, you must do it. At the time I said, okay. So when I grew up, I saw art department. That art department, we call it professional is art department, but normal local is props and set.
Yeah, I'm still coming to that aspect because I want to know when you talk about art director, are you talking about aesthetics?
Yes, art director is the let me just put it, the orga that
Okay.
supervised the props and set.
Okay,
It's been called art directing.
okay.
He works with director. He knows everything about the job.
Okay.
So he now gives props department, because props and said there are two different departments.
Yeah.
Props different.
Yeah, exactly.
Said, yeah. But the art director is the one supervising those two departments.
Okay.
The art director tells the costumier, the props, the set. Look at what before the production kicks off, the art director, oh yeah, look at what I want.
Okay.
Look at what I want. Look at what I want. So that they are working
Hand in
together
hand. Okay.
because of the color palette.
Okay. Have you...
Okay, let me just come now. You are decorating somebody as a costumier. You are giving a Calabar person costume. Now, props person is setting, is bringing, let me just say, walking stick for that Calabar person, which we know that Calabar people has their own. If they want to wear their men regarding as a Calabar person, they have their walking stick, a kind of walking stick. Now, the said person supposed to know how a Calabar house supposed to be. So this, yes. So these three departments now, if they don't work together, they can't give it to her.
Okay.
So that is when the art director have to come supervise all of them before the project is being kicked off.
Okay. So you feel for this 1 week, you are going to diffuse all this into the student or the participants that are coming.
Yes, yes.
So during your time of being the arts director, according to you, you've lost count already of the years you have been in this, been handling this position as the arts director. What has been your challenges so far?
I cannot call it challenging.
Okay.
But I will call it more concept. Because as a art director, perhaps we don't see it as a challenge. We see it as more concept.
Okay.
Yes, I don't call it challenge because now, I mean, in props, set, it goes with craft.
Yeah, of course.
It's not by writing. It's a practical thing.
So if your actor maybe has a wardrobe malfunction, that's also what did you call it? Is it like a craft as well?
Yes.
A wardrobe malfunction, which therefore means that somebody is on set, his or her clothes. Let's use a lady for instance. Her clothes, rips off because of poor sewing or something. Would you also call that a craft?
For a cloth to go out of one's body or that kind of a thing, it is not craft. Maybe, yes, we are human beings. We must have mistakes.
Yeah.
If the cloth goes off, you can't call it craft because one is a mistake by the customer, which we are human beings, mistake must occur. What I mean by that craft is, you said challenges. That one is not challenging. It's set hazard.
Okay.
It's not challenging. It's set hazard. It's on set. So it happens.
Okay.
So it's not challenging.
Okay.
I feel like it's a minor challenge. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not challenging.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Now let's move to you, sir. With your years of experience you have enumerated so far, so coming here, you know that the participants, some of them are newbie, in short, most of them are newbie. So what are the strategies you're going to employ to ensure that these participants follow and understand, so that this 1 week will not just be like, oh, you are coming to, paint a picture and then you leave. So what strategy are you going to employ?
All right. Thank you very, very much. Once again, before we set up to come here, we have prepared ourselves very well, knowing fully well that the people we are going to handle are just new minds.
Okay.
They don't know much about filmmaking, and we are here to help them, to support them, to assist them, to know what it is all about, especially when they are interested in it. Now, my area, the strategy, like I have designed it in 2 sessions. One, we're talking about management and film management. Here, management is all-encompassing. It's not something that you just mention management. No. We have a foundation, because if you don't have a foundation, for example, this building we're in now, before the building started building, there is a foundation that is carrying the building. There are pillars that's carrying the building. Now, in production, management is the pillar, is the engine room that is carrying everybody. Starting from the producer down to the production assistant, all of them, the workload is on the management, the manager. Without the manager on a particular production, that production may not see the light of the day, even though you might bring the whole monies in this world to invest in that production. Without an effective management, without a very solid management, that production will be lacking. So we have designed to let them understand the rudiments of management, the concepts of management, the principles of management. We put them all through this, foundation, so that they can understand. Because management is not only, in fact, what we have tried to do is not it's just to help them, so that even though it's not only in filmmaking, in other aspects of life where they find themselves in terms of management, they can cope well, because management is everything. For example, the church that invited us here today, if I'm not mistaken, they have management. Business people in their business places, they have management.
Management is everywhere.
Management is everywhere. But we are trying to streamline it on the film management, so that they can understand how film is managed from pre-production to post-production. That is what we have started here to do. And I want to assure you, if we can have up to 80% of the youths of this church that will come to participate, we'll make it compulsory for them on this management aspect, so that even though we are taking you on film, please, you also have to expand it to other aspects of life. For example, if we are shooting a film, for example, now, and the director, the producer, the set people, the props people, the continuity, the costumier, all of them are under the management of the film production. And the person to oversee it is the production manager. That is why the workload of the production is rested on the production manager.
Okay.
Yes, because without him, even not only that he is there, but he must be efficient. He must be proactive. So that every offices will not be lacking.
Okay.
So that is what we set out to, help them to know today.
All right, thank you so much,
Thank you
sir.
so very much,
It's really a great privilege and honor to have you here in Calabar, and of course to sharing your wealth of knowledge to us. We want to say we are very grateful. Thank you so much. All right, so this is how far we can go on this interactive session with representatives from Blue River Island Nigeria Limited. It was a wonderful moment with you, Sister Ruthulu.
Thank you.
Do you have anything to say before we call it?
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for staying glued to Starcross Television. This is just to inform you that tomorrow being Thursday, there would be prayer line divine moment with the Holy Father. So do well to tell a friend that by 7 p.m. Nigerian time through 9 p.m. Nigerian time, we would be on your screen. All right, so do well to join us.
All right. Thank you so much. Also, this is also to bring to your notice that today being Wednesday by 7 p.m., we will be having Divine Dialogue. So make sure you join in the interaction, in the conversation. And of course, you also know that no knowledge is the West. Knowledge is power. So make sure you don't miss out. This is how far you can go. We want to say thank you so much to Brother David Eric, who was with us right from the beginning of this episode. And of course, had to excuse us to have our interactions with the representatives we had on board. And to you watching, who has been with us right from the beginning, all the audience on Facebook and on YouTube, we want to say thank you so much